What's up, everyone? This is Cyborg
and Bumblebee.
And I just want to start off by saying I predicted some stuff in here. I knew that was going to happen. And also, reparations. Reparations. Go ahead, Bumblebee.
Okay. You threw me off. We're reading Aquaman Issue number 4.
It's a good one. I like the art style. The cover is amazing. I'll say that first off. Like, it looks good.
So we start off with Aquaman, I guess, reminiscing on when he first met Mira. He was kind of having a bad dream, or while he was unconscious, this is what was happening. And then he wakes up to find himself chained and on the boat, continuing from last issue where he got captured by Lori and the other people, and they're taking him to Dagon. They were ordered to bring him to Dagon, and that's what they're doing.
They got him chained up on the bottom of a boat.
Yeah.
Reparations.
So he's there, he's talking to her. She said, we're going to stop to refuel, and then we're going to continue on to go see Dagon. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you take the orders from Dagon, and she's like,
I guess no choice.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to figure out why. Maybe she's indebted to him, or he has something over her.
What would be weird is if that's her father. I don't think so.
I mean,
but that would be a very weird situation.
That's a theory. So they are traveling through the blue, which is what Dagon controls.
You can see the Omega symbol in the background.
Mm-hmm. He is chained by some magical chains. Mm-hmm. When she goes topside on the ship, he tries to figure out if he can escape these chains, but finds out that they are a little bit magical.
He ain't breaking those chains with just no strength.
Mm-hmm.
And, reparations.
But what he does figure out is, hey, maybe if I take the water out this wood, I can dry it out, and then I can break through the wood.
Which he did.
He did.
Thanks to Mira's training.
Yes.
He sucked up all the water out of the wood. That was what he needed to break.
And then he kind of headbutted his way through.
And he got through.
The hull of the ship.
He really got through. I know if I would have done that, I would probably had passed out. And a lot of blood would have been lost.
And he is kind of thrown out into Dagon's domain. Meanwhile, Vivian and Orion follow him through the portal to go save him. They have made his new weapon. And as he's swimming through Dagon's domain, trying to lose the mercenaries that captured him,
he finds those two.
Vivian, Orion, and Aquaman kind of meet up, and she uses the new weapon to break the chains.
Reparations.
And she gives him this new weapon, and it is called the Lassa, the Tri-Lance Saber.
Now, this is where it comes in, where I said that he was going to get a weapon that can transform. Mm-hmm. And I was not wrong. I was 100% right on this one.
So we see him using this new weapon to fight. We see him kind of cut through the ship. And as he's fighting, we kind of see, so on one angle, it looks like a sword.
Correct.
With some extra points on the bottom. But then in other instances, it looks like a trident. So it kind of goes back and forth between a sword and a trident.
Now, mind you, this new weapon is tailor-made to his soul.
And yeah, the weapon is bonded to his soul.
So what I believe is that whatever he needs the most, it can transform into, with restrictions, because I think it's only a saber, a lance, and a
trident.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it still transforms into those 3 weapons that he needs. So he's fighting them, and he whips out the trident and pushes them all away, saying that, you want to fight me? fight me in the dark, fight me in the light, not in the dark type.
And he pretty much, tells them, like he fights them off and he tells them, tell Dagon that I'm coming. I am the dark tide. And when I come, he's going to be dethroned.
There is a new king.
Let him know that his reign will end.
Oof.
And I'm a coming.
Oof. He broke them chains and now he coming for Massa.
And he has a new weapon.
Mm-hmm. He gonna split you from the rootum to the tootum. But all in all, this was a very good one. Like, I love it.
I'm excited to see what he does with this new weapon of his. If there's even more transformations of it, or what, other like properties.
Yes.
Is it magical? Is there a little extra to it?
Mean, of course it's magical.
Well, yeah, but like, you know what I mean? Like, what more about it are we going to learn?
So, this is my theory. I'm just going to put it out there. He can also infuse, because he's going to be the holder of the blue. I think he can infuse the power of the blue into that. And
that'd be interesting.
Pretty much just be able to use it as a access point and just cut people and all that. That's going to be cool to see if I'm right, because I was right about the weapon. I might be right about this.
He also, like, in the book, he also said that, like, the weapon is very light, and it kind of, he said that it moves before he thinks about it. Yeah. Like it instinctively knows what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be very interesting. So it pretty much this weapon is very in tune with him and kind of will do what he needs it to do.
Exactly. All he got to do is feel what he wants, and that weapon will do the rest.
Mm-hmm. And your theory about Lori, let's talk about that. The reason why she's having to follow Dagon's orders.
So I have a theory on it, and I'm not saying that it is completely true, but it's just something that was in my mind reading this. Lori could be the daughter of Dagon, and that's why she's doing this. Or there's a debt that needs to be paid back.
That's what I'm thinking. There's something, a debt. He's holding something over her, or she wants something, but in order to get that thing from him, she has to do this for him. Or
there's a child involved, and he's withholding her child.
I don't know, or maybe because,
or husband, boyfriend, whomever.
Because Aquaman was asking, like, do you know what happened to Atlantis? And she doesn't tell him, but also says, like, if I told you, it would be like stabbing you with a steel dagger instead of a frozen one. Which I'm not entirely sure I understand what exactly that means, because you're still getting stabbed either way. I'm not 100% sure I understand what that's supposed to be telling us, but in theory, potentially, maybe she has family members in Atlantis that she's trying to save as well.
Possibility. Very strong.
And in order to, buy or not buy, but like convince him to save her people, she has to, do these things for him.
Provide a new vessel for him.
Also true. True, that is true, because the Dagon was looking for a vessel or something.
This was a really good one. I liked it. I can guarantee you guys will like it as well. Actually, let's talk about it in the comments. What are your theories on the next few issues that's going to happen? You heard from us. Let's hear from you. And check out your local comic book store. If you can't make it over there, check out the app.
The DC Infinite app.
And you can catch up with us along with reading the other absolute issues and whatever comes out next. You guys take care. Be safe. Peace.